my trunk is broken, so I can't open it. So I'm gonna have to pull all the subs out, crawl across the box, pop the panel off, dig around in there, try to open it. Oh dear, guys. What is going on, Basehead family? It is a sad, sad video to make. We have the last show we're ever gonna take the Sequoia to. Then after that, we're gonna be ripping out the 815s, you know, big system that I have in there, and retiring this vehicle from being a demo vehicle. Now that being said, I'm gonna keep it for using reviews, but I'm in the process of looking for a just bigger and better vehicle that I can do a full wall-in, all-out full craziness. Unfortunately, the Sequoia only has room for one alternator, and at that, I can only really put a 250 amp alternator in there and have it still properly charge. So that is just a big limiting factor that I just don't want to have to deal with. That being said, we do have the Ruckus and Chill show. This is, again, the last show this thing will see. So we're going to throw the big old 20K Def Bonds amp back in there for the show, get all that hooked up, head down to the show, have a good time, and then we're going to rip everything out, guys. Now, real quick, everybody always asks me where I get my music, what I use for my videos, for demoing, etc. And y'all, I use DJ Dirty Bass for all my remixes, for all my rebase stuff that I do in the Sequoia. They're super high quality. I don't have to worry about clipping, and they just sound absolutely awesome. And he has, I mean, hundreds and hundreds of songs, which is just awesome. My workbench over here is obviously a huge mess. I get so much stuff constantly coming in here and doing different reviews, but I need this bad boy over here, so probably means a good time to clean some of this stuff up. Now, I've been running the Def Bonds, the new Def Bonds Atom 9.5K in there, and it's been doing great, but figured might as well use the big boy. That being said, it's just crazy at the size difference. Now, technically, this amp is not twice as big as this, even though it is a 20K. It only does 20K at 18 volts. You know, at 12 volts, we could be seeing anywhere from probably 12 to 15,000 watts, so really not putting out a ton more power than this guy, but still, guys, the half-bridge design is just massive compared to the newer full-bridge stuff. I've got my little grommets down. You can see, guys, that amp takes up the entire platform up here. It's just crazy. Amp is in. Again, guys, just insane how big this thing is. I know in video it doesn't look big. When you see it in person, y'all, it's huge. Love all the big wire we can fit in this thing. This is just a heavy duty amp. Got this side of it hooked up. What a beautiful sight. For anybody who did not see my build series, starting out with, we have 700 amp hours of the Def Bonds lithium cells. Down here, these are Winston lithium cells, LiFePO4. Of course, the Apocalypse AAK 20K amp, the Avatar STU 15-inch subs. Of course, have 8 of them. And we have a Megman 250 amp alternator under the hood. Now, Basehead family, you know I gotta give a massive shout out, of course, to Def Bonds, the sponsor of today's video. Of course, the whole build we have is a Def Bonds build. They make incredible equipment, so huge shout out to them. Quick word about that, then back to the video. Now, guys, I know you hate it when you're watching a video and a sponsor comes up, they're talking about some iPhone game or Simply Safe or becoming a lord in Scotland or something. Now, I've got some offers like that in the past, not what I really wanted to do. So when the guys over at Alfred Audio Group reached out, I was super stoked at the opportunity to work with them. Now, specifically, I've done a ton of stuff with Def Bonds, so that's what I have the most experience with. So a couple things I absolutely love about them. One, not cookie cutter whatsoever. Most of their stuff has custom tooled baskets, has its own unique look, not just off the shelf stuff from China. 2, they have absolutely awesome coils, even on some of their more lower end budget stuff. 3rd, they make some of the most just awesome and windy, big beefy builds out there. I love that they put their money where their mouth is, and they do some absolutely awesome stuff in the car audio space. Check out links to Alfred Audio in the description below. Now let's get back to the video, y'all. About 40 minutes out from the show, stopped at a gas station to fuel up. crazy. It's the last show we're gonna be seeing these things. Leaving the last show of the year. It's been good having the system in here, but time to rip it out and do something different. What a fun show, guys. What an absolute blast. I didn't really film much while I was there. I've already filmed a ton in this thing, so you wouldn't really see much new. And I just really wanted to walk around, get demos. And when I gave demos, I was talking to people and just, you know, not trying to just be all about filming. So anyway, had a great time, got tons of demos, gave tons of demos, super fun. But hey, that was it for this guy. Time to rip this fella out. Now, before doing that, two things we gotta do. First of all the Death Bonds Apocalypse subs over there that I gotta give away, but before I can give them away, I gotta hook them up in here and see how they do. So we're gonna rip all this out, put those guys in, see what we get. Oh, and to make matters even better, my trunk is broken, so I can't open it. So I'm gonna have to pull all the subs out, crawl across the box, pop the panel off, dig around in there, try to open it. Oh dear, guys. Well, guys, subs are out. Woo! Y'all, do not sleep on these Avatar SDUs. Oh, I forgot how beautiful they were. That fiber. Woo! Gorgeous. Not looking forward to this, but next up, gonna crawl back there, pull the back door panel off, try to get this thing to open up. All right, this is what we're dealing with. Got everything popped off. So we just got to get down in there and get this thing to open. All right, guys, we got it open. Whew. Oh. Phew. Okay, so what happens is this tab right here, it bends down, and then when you pull on your handle, you know, it can't push that little tab down. That tab, of course, pulls that cord up. The cord goes down to here and unlatches. So for now, I'll bend that tab back. Let's see if this works. Closed. Opened. Whew. That'll work for now, guys. I've replaced that handle twice already. I think 3 times. First time I bought an eBay kit and that didn't even work, so I sent it back. Then I bought an OEM kit that worked for 2 or 3 years, and then it broke. Whew, I don't know, guys. What a pain. Okay, well, that's gonna do it for that. Next video, guys, we're taking the Machete Fight subs, throwing them in there. We're gonna see what score we can get with that, as opposed to the big guys. Let me know if you think it'll be better or worse. Then, of course, we'll be pulling out the entire system, guys, putting it back to the way I used to have it. We'll go back to doing reviews in this thing, but the last big system that Sequoia is probably ever going to see. Y'all, it's been a fun journey, a fun show season. Love all the smiles that this system was able to bring to everybody's face, but good things come to an end on something bigger and better, so thank you all so much, guys. Y'all are the reason I do what I do. Appreciate all the support on this build that we have done over the years. That's going to do it, but remember, as always, y'all, keep basing on.